Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's edition of the Midweek Minutes, and happy first day of July. To each of you, I'll go ahead and say, since we are coming into a long weekend, happy Independence Day and Independence Day weekend. The 4th of July falls on a Sunday, so I want to remind you that that holiday is recognized on Monday, and so the office will be closed. There are a lot of things going on this weekend, including worship, so we hope that you'll be with us if you are in town. I wanted to simply say thank you to those of you who participated and affirmed our 2021-2022 fiscal year budget and our leadership roster for that same term. For those of you who stepped in, and as we have already said, thank you to those who have rotated out of responsibilities, those stepping in and remaining. We certainly say thank you, and thank you to our church family for affirming what we placed before you in business session last week. I want to remind you just of a couple of things in regard to our leadership roster. We highlighted it a little more in depth last week, and then we made a significant point of it, I hope, to call your attention to it during the business session itself. But I want to remind you that there are certain committees, including the board of directors, that is still under formation and under construction. During the month of July, hopefully for the first few weeks of July, each of the committees that have representation on the board of directors will be electing their chairpersons, and those chairpersons will then fill out the rest of our board of directors. So you may see technically right now our board of directors are the two at-large members, as well as the ex officio of our church clerk, the pastor, as well as our church treasurer. But when those committees elect their chairpersons, those chairpersons will then be seated on the board. We'll have a full board, and that board will convene the first Sunday in August. There are a couple of committees as well that function in a similar fashion. We have for personnel and for finance 2 at-large members, and those you affirmed for the new additions to that list. But our committees, our deacons and 2 committees, education and admin, will be electing representatives to both the personnel and to the finance committee. And once they do that, later on here in the month of July, by that first week of August, those committees will be fully staffed and ready to go. So during this time, particularly for deacon ministry and so forth, as new deacons come on, as deacons have rotated off, if you have a deacon, if you're one of the family members or families for a deacon that is rotating off, know that you can still reach out to that deacon and they can direct you or direct us to any particular need that you might have. And any family reassignments will be also done later on in the month of July. So we hope that you have a great, wonderful weekend. If you are in town, be with us for worship. It'll be a special time as we celebrate the liberty that we have, most importantly in Christ Jesus, as we gather around the Lord's table together. It is a communion Sunday. So for those of you who are watching online, we want to remind you that we have the kits available if you would like those resources. But you can always use anything that you find in your pantry, both for the cup and the bread, and you can participate right along with us. There'll be a few things a little bit different about this observance of the Lord's table for those of you present. So we look forward to going back at least to a little bit of normalcy as we continue to make our way through the pandemic period. So it'll be a special time of worship. It'll be a special time of gathering literally around the Lord's table. And we look forward to celebrating with you. If you are traveling, as many are for this long holiday weekend, please be careful, travel safely. We look forward to seeing you upon your return. Again, have a great rest of the week. Summer is here in force with the temperatures. But hey, it's the 1st of July, and we look forward to the remaining days of summer. And I want you to have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you Sunday live in the sanctuary at 11 or online, and you know the drill on our website. Go to the homepage, the blue button, watch now, and join with us live or even in tape delay fashion. It'll be a great time of worship together. We look forward to seeing you there.